Hello everybody, Salty Walty is back. I took today off. I was suffering some major fucking digestive discomfort and was puking and stuff, so I kind of like slept through the day and yeah. Uh, I made a batch of chicken and vegetable soup and I've been pretty much just eating that all day. My throat's still hurting, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Still got a migraine though. So here's a match from the stream last Saturday because I couldn't get nothing to fucking work. I mean, my Zaku 1, Rob's with us, and pretty much everybody from the Discord, which was real fun. So the enemy team is actually all randoms, and I put a vote today of which suit in the chat anyone wants to see, and they said the Zaku 1 because you don't get to see the Zaku 1 all that much. The Zaku 1, lore-wise, is the first combat-ready mobile suit to be developed by Xeon. Something that they could actually use. And, yeah, so it didn't really see much combat because it was... I think it was first fielded in UC 0075, if I'm not mistaken, or 76. I'm not too sure. But by the time it was already, by the time of the 1 year war, the suit was already about 5 years old. So I need to really redo my brief look at series for the Zaku 1, because that was before I had the audio set real well to where you could understand me and all that. So I kind of want to go back and redo that, at least that video. And I think that would be pretty neat. I got to figure out where I put all that information though. I would have to, I think. I'm pretty sure I sent that shit to Rob, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, so the Zaku 1's a melee in this game, just like in the first game. The one thing I would definitely change would give it the ability to switch out from the axe to unarmed combat, because a lot of games it does use unarmed combat. So I'm a little upset that we can't do that in this game. I think it would be pretty cool. You could use a combination of like the Zagok animations and the Zaku Flipper and the Recon Zaku's melee combination. Or hell, take the melee animation from the new Striker Custom for the good old-fashioned melee animation. There's just some thoughts. But yeah, the Zaku 1 is my personal favorite mobile suit. It's, I remember watching clips of Mobile Suit Gundam way back in the day, and I'm talking about like a tater tot. It wasn't even translated or nothing, and I just remember watching it, and it was the scene where Gaiden, I think that was his name, beats the shit out of Kai's gun cannon, I think it was, or whatever scene that was. I don't remember what it was. I think it was the gun. It was the Gundam when he failed. And even though the Zaku 1 failed in that attempt, I loved the way, he's in this antique fucking mobile suit. And he gave zero shits. He's like, you know what, fuck it. Mobile suits are meant for brawling, and I'm going to show you what the hell it's capable of. And you know what? That really stuck with me. And in the Origin manga, you see him beat the living fuck out of Kai's gun cannon. I'm talking about hardcore ass beating. Kai's gun cannon got really fucked up, like hardcore, and it's just amazing that look at that flipper come out of fucking nowhere. It just, I don't know, the Zaku 1 is just such a handsome suit to me. It's always been one of my favorites. It's such a good looking design to me. And it's such an underdog, and one of my favorite scenes of the Zaku 1 is in MS Igloo when you see the two Jim Kais land on the little asteroid comet or whatever the hell they landed on. I think it was it a Bawaku or Solomon? I don't remember. And one's like, I got here first, and then the Zaku 1 pops out from behind a rock with a 105mm machine gun, the same gun I'm using now, and just blast them away like it was fucking nothing. And I'm like, that is probably one of my favorite scenes of the Zaku 1, because it's just like, you got such an antique mobile suit, and you got people like, you know what, fucking give me a Zaku 1. Like, take Matt from Zeonic Front. I think that's his name. And he doesn't give two fucking shits. He's like, I'm going to stick with a Zaku 1 because you know what? I know it works. And that's pretty fucking ballsy. You got such an antique mobile suit like that doing work. And I love it. I don't know. It just really kind of fucking speaks to me, to be honest. And it's just, I don't know. I've never hated the Zaku 1. I've just always loved it. And it's, I don't know. Like, that's why I've always wanted a version 2 master grade of the Zaku 1. But they haven't released one yet. Or even, I don't even think they've thought about making one. And that just upsets me because the Zaku 1 is just one of my favorite designs. And, one of my, like, I don't know. It's just such a cool looking, it's a cool suit. And I don't know, just something about it just really speaks to me. And a lot of people run the suit with the bazooka. I don't really care for its bazooka. I run it with the machine gun because it's one of the best machine guns in the game. Because it's, like, what do you want at this cost? Because it's so fucking good. It's rapid fire, has a high magazine capacity. It's got a fantastic amount of DPS. Sorry, Rob, for stealing that kill. And, it can't go wrong. It's got it's got the same range as a Zaku 2 machine gun, and its DPS I feel like is just one of the best machine guns in the game, next to some of the Gatling guns. 117 damage is nothing to snuff at, man. I mean, damn. And it's a little upsetting to me that it's the only Zaku 1 that can take this machine gun. I feel like the commander should be able to. I feel like both the commanders technically should be able to. I'm not too sure why it can't. But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know. It's one of my favorite suits. I'm really hoping one of these days they do announce a version 2 Zaku 1 Master Grade, because I would buy it within milliseconds. The moment I know it's in the shop, I would buy it. It's just such a great design. I have nothing but praise for the Zaku 1. It's always been just, like, I've seen some custom models of it, and whoever, like, it's amazing what people will do to the Zaku 1 because it just makes it look cool. Like, I seen this one that had, like, a heat lancer, kind of like the axe that the Ifrit Diaz and the what we call that thing, the Hamodam gets, and or the Zaku 1 gunner that had its weapons were these stockless 105mm machine guns that looked really fucking cool, because he had the drum, I mean not a drum, but a box on its back that allowed it to pull ammo from there, and it looked fucking neat. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed my match in the Zaku 1. We got the Patreons in the form of Crazy App, Proof, Streeter, and Always Shipper. Those are the big down salt shakers. We got the Salt Mages, Casey, JJ, Peter, Spud, Ebergon, 8863. And the Salt Lanes, Maverick, Momoko, Strike, and Josh. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday, and I shall talk to you guys later.